I used to believe the bullshit, understand the bullshit, have faith in the bullshit, and then hope that these assholes were telling me some type of truth. I'm not talking about my mom and my daddy because they ain't no need. They was lied to too. So, like I said again, until you realize why you lied in the first place, you will never realize you shouldn't be running no motherfucking race. They labeled you as a race of people so you can compete, lie, and kill each other like it ain't shit, like you're doing. But the truth is the truth. You allow them to teach you to not know you. You allow them to take you out of the mindset of the mind that matters. The all being in you already being number one. I'm just saying, until you realize who's playing game on who, to realizing that you don't have to play no fucking game that you already won already, that don't make no fucking sense to play in a game that you already fucking won. You tell me what type of fucking sense does that make? I'm just asking. Because in order for you to be in order, you need to know the truth to the order that you need to be in. That's all. That's it. That's all. And it's already in you to know better with. That's why you got to know the love in order to share the love. You got to know that the love is unconditional love you from the inside out. There's nothing as divine as the mind that's already with you, a part of you, loving you from the inside out. I'm just saying, it is what it is, all it is, and I can't make you know because you have to search within you in order for you to realize for yourself how much the truth is what it is, all it is, raw creativity. You couldn't create a reality. I couldn't create a reality without the creator already within you and me. You're never alone. So, with that being said, I love the truth that's already in you. Even if you don't know, I do. So, with that being said, I just want to show the love. Peace. Good life on you.
He doesn't care. He's pushing these countries right into China and Russia more. America, we're going to lose more and more allies and I hate to say anything good about Donald Trump because go fucking figure, right? But that man be having some one-liners, y'all, and I really hate that because had he not been the president of the United States and playing with everything that was like almost great about America, like he would be so good for business. Like think about how many people rephrase make America great again. Every time I'm talking with somebody, I always use fake news, like this too. Like if he were just a character in a TV show and spewing the things that he spews like on the daily, like as a made up fictional character, I think I would lie for some of the things, but like being as though it's like my livelihood, my life, my freedom, my choices like on the line, it just makes it so fucking terrible that like he's a real person. Christians. 60 seconds. Mid to be treaty bound means you are. Did you know you're eating chocolate and much of the cocoa, a lot of it is picked by young black slaves of Africa? The top chocolate companies, they have this image of why are straight black men so comfortable? Why are straight black men so comfortable with dragging black women? I'll give you 3 reasons why. Reason number 1 is because he witnessed his mama get disrespected and so, ladies, it is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I need us to step up to the plate to create a safe space for our men to be able to. Several types of people usually will tell you what you want to hear and then scam you. Although it's not all people in these sectors, it's most politicians, teachers. What the fuck is this shit, bro? I asked him, I said, what? Oh, please excuse me. I just woke up. I got rid of about 4 people out of my life. Daniel. You gonna play with her? Nah. Okay, I just had to do a video of my pants. Guys, this story's gonna really freak you out. I know it will because it freaked me out. Last night I got a phone call from a music producer buddy of mine. A buddy of mine is a well-known producer who's been in the game for a long time. It's the town. A few weeks ago. She said, I got a good job. What if black women were supposed to be the leaders and black men are just supposed to protect what they mostly use their listening ears and carry out instructions? What if black women were supposed to be the leaders and black men are just supposed to protect what they mostly use their listening ears and carry out instructions?
Isn't that what you do to women? Isn't that what we do to you women? Is out of order? Isn't that what we do to you women? And look how shit is all out of order. And look at this shit all out of order. You got a point there, sister. out of order. You have a point there, sister. I mean, Queen B. You have a point there. You have a point there.
What if black women were supposed to be? You see a lot of men dressed. What if black women were supposed to be the leaders and black men are just supposed to protect what they muscles and use their listening ears and carry out instructions?
You have a point there, Queen B. But some men won't like to hear that. Talking about men. But some real men is good with that. Because I can take orders from a woman if her orders make sense to do.
What's up? You want his Daniel South Road. I am trying to get real with myself and with other white people. And She's describing how terrible. Many of us that are
Be careful how you treat people. Be careful how you treat people, man. You know what I'm saying? See, there's certain people that God don't play about. I happen to be one of them.
Do you love watermelon? You don't love these babies right here. You see what it says. Y'all can read, you see what it says. Which is perfect. The perfect taste for summer. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Why it have to be summer? But anyway, they are real soft. And if I tell you,
An uncomfortable truth is all women are not ready for
the ladies.
So from the Rothschilds to the Lee family are protected by the 9 Black Greek secret societies of Black fraternities and Black sororities. Well, in the 1969 book, The History of Sigma Pi Phi,
The Brian McKnight situation.
question.
still talking shit behind my back.
so I was thinking about the Moors and when they was teaching people to clean. I just know it.
Wait, I thought Venmo was for paying people.
Yeah. You just don't forget the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls that went 72-10 and ran through Cats winning the championship. We don't forget Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. We don't forget how volatile the game of basketball.
You can't forget.
Get away with stuff.
You can't forget.
Hey, Mark, but you know better than me, bro. Trying to beat you know better than me. Y'all play. Come on now. And when you look at kids, you ain't got nobody to guard Shaq or anything like that. But you got 18 fouls to give. You look back at that team from the big man spot. Who belongs in those brothers? You got those 18 fouls to give. You can send Shaq to the line. He gonna hit 50% of them. You got Jordan. You got Pippen.
All I do. Doing it everything. Born one way to win at everything you think about doing. In order, you can never lose. I ain't hit a boop 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 that time either.
Just don't forget.
No?
No, they were talking about Michael Jordan. Yeah, I was just talking to somebody on what do you call that? TikTok. Oh shit. I was like, oh shit. TikTok. But anyway, you know, they were saying, about Brian James got some type of shit on his chest. And I'm like, what that dude, that man been. But it's something that a slave would put. So they saying that this nigga was a slave. And I was like, no telling. You gotta realize too, they brought that picture out in court. Now I know now that I thought it was a meme somebody had them generated by AI. One with him in the the maze uniform. Nope, ain't no computer generated. He put that picture on for a death that P Diddy did to him. That's how they get you too. Oh, see people. See, that's cold though. See people with money. With people with money, that's what they do. People don't have. But LeBron James got money already though. But LeBron James was just freaky early, I guess. I don't know. Well, yeah. LeBron was freaky early because his mom was nothing nice. Ooh. The one thing about his mom was she sure her little open. She had her fun. She was down his friend. But I guess it wasn't really his friends because it was people he worked with and shit. They was over age. They was over age. Shit, most of them was shit. Her age. Brian James the one coming that bitch all they call it whippersnapper early and shit. 19, what is it, 18, 19, coming into the league. We call him, bring his mom in here. I looking at how I can.
Just don't forget 1995-96 Chicago Bulls that went 72-10 and ran through Cats winning the championship. You gonna forget Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. You gonna forget how volatile a game of basketball was then and how you could get away with stuff then that you couldn't get away with now. Okay, Mark? But you know better than me, bro. That's right, you know better than me. Y'all play. Come on now. And when you look at, you ain't got nobody to guard Shaq or anything like that. But you got 18 fouls to give if you look back at that team from the big man spot. You belong in those brothers. You got those 18 fouls to give. You can send Shaq to the line. He gonna hit 50% of them. You got Jordan. You got Pippen. Just don't forget the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls that went 72-10 and ran through Cats winning the championship. You gonna forget Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. We gonna forget how volatile a game of basketball was then and how you could get away with stuff then that you couldn't get away with now. Okay, Mark? But you know better than me, bro. That's right, you know better than me. Y'all play. Come on now. And when you look at, you ain't got nobody to guard Shaq or anything like that. But you got 18 fouls to give if you look back at that team from the big man spot. You belong in those brothers. You got those 18 fouls to give. You can send Shaq to the line. He gonna hit 50% of them. You got Jordan. You got Pippen. Just don't forget the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls that went 72-10 and ran through Cats winning the championship. We gonna forget Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. We gonna forget how volatile a game of basketball was then and how you could get away with stuff then that you couldn't get away with now. Okay, boss? Because you know better than me, bro. That's right, you know better than me. Y'all play. Come on now. And when you look at, yeah, you ain't got nobody to guard Shaq or anything like that. But you got 18 fouls against you. You look back at that team from the big man's spot. Who belongs in those brothers? You got those 18 fouls to give. You can send Shaq to the line. He don't hit 50% of them. You got Jordan. You got Pippen. You just don't forget the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls that went 72-10 and ran through cats winning the championship. We gonna forget Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. We gonna forget how volatile
right?
the game of basketball was.
Yes, you can turn that light out when you finish. When you finish doing whatever, turn that light
You
off.
know better than me, bro. That's right, you know better than me. Y'all play. Come on now.
I love it. All right. Go to sleep. That's you. You're gonna be able to go. Hey, I didn't spray up there. You want to sleep down here? Okay. I don't want to be scared out your wits. But okay. All right. Well, if by some. Okay. All right. All right. Love you. All right.
And I know that feels good too,
What?
having her there.
Oh yeah. Oh.
The world is just waiting for you to sculpture for yourself, girl. You heard me?
Huh?
I said the world is just waiting for you to sculpture it for itself. Your feminine
Say it
energy.
again.
The world is waiting for you to sculpture it for itself. Meaning that
Oh.
that feminine energy is here for your reason, and you gotta tap into it. All I can do is what I do. I just tell you the truth and let you be you after that. And the vulnerable part about coming into self is it's a lot of people be trying to tap into your real energy, bro. And you can feel like you got a lot to give away, but you don't. You don't. You know, everything gets set up on something with somebody that you just didn't pay attention to the signs, and it can be just fuck you up just that fast. Like I always be thinking ahead of somebody trying what? Think ahead of yours. But as long as you know, baby girl, you queen bee, baby. You can't never lose. You born one way to win in any and everything you do. So that means that you all about creating good shit. Shit, you already create good honey. Well, now they fucking your shit up, baby. You gotta get them bitch back on point, man. Fuck. Yeah, get it happy. Happy queen bee. Be who you're supposed to be. I told you, once you get that 100% back tapped in, you're gonna be happy to explain to them what that motherfucker percentage means, so you can be that 100. And then you're gonna sting their ass. Wait till this, I bet you. Let me stop, let you get some sleep. Yeah, that's the truth in me.